Hey everybody, the Johnny Cage here, welcoming you back to some more of Mega Man 5, that is. And today we're going to start off by taking on Charge Man. Choo-choo! That's because he's a choo-choo train. Oh yeah. Is it innovative? Is it retarded? I don't know. You make the choice. I am not here to make tough decisions like those. I am here to fight giant red robot things that drop bombs on us, I guess, for some reason. The Japanese and their fascination with trains, I just don't get it. They even have train simulator games that have only come out in Japan. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think being a train conductor is looked very highly upon in Japan. I don't know if it's really hard to do. But then again, like every job in Japan, like people take a great amount of pride in their jobs. Even if it's working at a 7-Eleven. I remember going into a 7-Eleven in Tokyo, and that guy, he was like the most helpful person in the world. And he was just like some teenager that was working at a 7-Eleven. I don't know. I wish we had that kind of work ethic here in America, but it wouldn't be America land then, would it? Oh well. So we got chickens, and I really thought this part was weird. When I first got here, I thought that my game was being glitchy, because the screen kind of goes up and down. As you can see a little bit, just the tiniest bit, like you're really on a train, and the tracks are making it slightly go up and down. Ha! That's attention to detail if I've ever seen it. But nothing really new here. A lot of chickens. A lot of chickens on this train for some reason. Don't really know how to explain that, but for some reason there are. And rats. There might be some sort of a health regulation, shipping both rats and eggs at the same time, but since they're robotic eggs, maybe the FDA will just let it go. And by FDA, I think that's who would get involved. I'm not positive. Oh well, anyhow. More importantly, over here we got the A, and oh damn. Oh, hate that medium shot. You think that the medium shot, the medium charge of the Mega Buster should count as 2 shots, but it only counts as 1 in like every single game, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know why that is. You get that guy? No, of course not. Oh well, moving right along. I don't know why. It's just like it should give you some meaning to having just it charged once. I don't get it. Oh well. Making it completely useless. I love these little train guys though, because they do a little toot noise. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it do well, but if I'm not shooting my gun like a madman, like I normally do, then you can hear them do their little toot noise before they fire the shot. Otherwise, very easy. Oh, and there's our first 1-up of the video. Nice. Oh, I want to give a big thanks to Crowlin and Ozcat, who have been keeping track of the lives that I've been getting. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. That's really awesome of you. I didn't expect anyone to take that seriously, but huge ups. Huge ups. Really appreciate it, guys. And with that stupid red missile machine taken care of, we are moving right along. We are using the Power Stone power against Charge Man, and that is how it fires. It is stupid. It is easily, in my opinion, the worst Mega Man power of all time. It's one of those barrier moves. When you fire it, it just rotates outwards around you in a counterclockwise fashion. It is so hard to hit anything with this. Look at this. Look at this. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness Charge Man isn't any more difficult than he is. He just charges at you, as the name would imply. But man, oh, this is terrible, and I'm not even at full health. I'm gonna probably have to use an E-Tank here. Ugh. And E-Tanks are kind of scarce in this game. Well, I guess we get, I think we get quite a few more when we get into the Proto Man stages. Ooh, don't wanna give away a potential spoiler right there. Oh, God forbid. Anyhow, yeah, okay, it's E-Tank time, and let's see. I'm gonna do this with the Power Stones, damn it. Normally, if I was playing this by myself, I would have probably switched up to the regular Mega Buster by this point. But damn it, we've got to kill him with these Power Stones. It's the only way you can take down a train, and damn, ow. Normally those fireballs that he drops from the sky don't take you out, but oh, we took him out. Oh yeah. Alright, so we did it. Ugh. And we will never use that power again. In my opinion, the worst Mega Man power of any of the classic Mega Man games. Maybe even the X series. I don't know. I'm not as well versed with the X series, so I can't be sure. But that's like, come on, seriously. I mean, the Woodman's Leaf Shield, the Skull Barrier, they actually have meaning. But that, whatever. Anyhow, we got the Charge Kick from him, which is a really cool sliding attack power, which we'll be showing off against this guy, Mr. Waveman, who looks like the king of the sea over here, Poseidon. He's like the Gordon's fisherman or something, expecting to bring me some fish sticks. I mean, no, not fish sticks. I don't like fish sticks. Of course not. Shifty eyes. So here we need to watch out for these crazy purple knockout gas. It's trying to kill us constantly and sliding right into. I'm gonna try to get this health here. Okay, good. If you get just the slightest bit too close to those tubes, they will just suck you in. And actually, that health little bubble there is a lot harder to get than it looks. Pick up extra life number 2 for the video. This one just given to us on the fly, not dropped by an enemy. A little less satisfying, but we'll take what we can get right. Do a little slide over to these spiky balls of death. And moving right along to this part, which they kind of had a part like this in Splash Woman stage in Mega Man 9. Also reminds me a bit of playing some good old Sonic the Hedgehog. Ride on these bubbles. You can ride on the big ones as long as you want. The little ones are only there for about a second and then they pop. But with some easy platforming, you should be able to make it across without too much of a problem. And then you'll get here and be like, oh no, a spiky ceiling, whatever shall I do? And then the last minute you jump over and you're like, hey, we won, woo! And then we can just keep on sliding through here because there's no enemies. This is actually a really cool section of the stage though. Something I wish they would have had in more Mega Mans. It's like a miniature stage in itself. It's Mega Man on like a hovercraft, shooting at buoys, and I think there are guys that will come up behind us and in front of us that are trying to kill us. It's those motorcycle guys. Geez, speaking of the hard hats that they have in every Mega Man game, they've got those motorcycle guys in just about every Mega Man game as well. And at least they got a lot easier. In Mega Man 1, they're just ridiculous. They just jump around all spastically and you don't know what the hell they're doing. But here, well, we get them as little water enemies. And then you get these fish, who are certainly the most annoying of the enemies here. And then you get to a mini-boss, which is pretty cool. Although this guy, I always have a hard time against him. You kind of have to jump at the last minute, because he targets you until the last second. And then he fires, because he hits me quite a few times normally when I fight him. Since he's got me twice already. Oh, wait, well, that wasn't too bad. Seriously, that guy's gotten me down to like almost no health before. He's just a mini-boss, but I don't know. I do like the inclusion of mini-bosses. I think they're fun. Even if they're not like super duper powerful. They're not the Mega Man X mini-bosses, which I am a bit familiar with. More fish as you come to the second part of this water area. Now, Wave Man, it's appropriate, you know? I wish they would have had this in more water stages. Instead of the whole jump too high and smash your head on a ceiling full of spikes and kill yourself instantly thing. So right here at this lull, 2 fish, and boom, jump up and grab the E. There you go. You don't want to miss that one. That one's kind of tricky because otherwise you'll have to do the whole level over again just to get that. So, you know, if you gotta take a hit, take a hit. It's probably worth it just to grab that. And we are getting towards the end here. One last little turret in our way, which we can take out with the Mega Buster. Booyah! And we are up against Wave Man. So this is how the charge kick works. Put it on, and you can't fire your gun, your hand cannon or Mega Buster, but you slide. Now, it looks cool, and I give him points for creativity there, but it's really hard to attack with it still. As you'll see here, Wave Man is just... you have to wait for those water spurts to disappear before you can attack them, or else you run right into them, and they just get hit. So you kind of just have to go, like, balls out on this guy and just go crazy with the charge kick. I'm not going to use it other than that. If you could fire your gun, even if you couldn't do the Mega Buster, but you just use your arm cannon, it would be a little bit more useful, but just the fact that it's only a slide kick like that, and just, I don't know. It's often cited as one of the worst Mega Man weapons ever, but I don't know. I guess I can see that, but I gotta give them a 10 out of 10 for creativity. And for that we get the Water Wave, which is kind of like the Bubble Lead from Mega Man 2, where it just walks along the ground. By walk, I mean just appears. The water doesn't walk. That'd be pretty cool, though. And finally, we're up against Starman. So Starman is one of the 2 enemies you can fight at the beginning. I neglected to mention that in the first episode. The 2 enemies that you can fight right off the bat are Gravity Man and Starman. Both of them are pretty susceptible to the arm cannon. Also, after beating him, we will get the Super Arrow, which I mentioned in my last video you get after you beat all 8 Robot Masters, and then my old friend and rival, Mr. Ultiguide, pointed out to me that you just get it after you beat them, and I mean, I definitely know I've beaten this game in a different order of bosses before, but it just slipped my mind, so thanks a lot for the pro tip, Alta. I'll keep that one in mind, forever and ever. Get a little super burst there. Do not want to kill yourselves in the, you know, it's funny, because I was just saying how they didn't have the underwater smash your head into the spikes and die in the water level stage, but now they have it here in the space stage, so they had to fit it in somewhere, I suppose. Drop down here real fast, get away from these guys. What do we have over here? Ooh, a nice slide. I always love it when you can slide for a long period of time, it just looks cool. Up here, pretty tricky letter to get, but there we go. I don't know, I don't think I've ever died on that one, actually. This, however, requires a little bit of platforming, just a bit, and it's not like we have Rush Marine here, or else this whole area might be filled with water. Just like what was it, I think it was a Cossack stage? before... Oh, crap, missiles! Jump over those. The caustic stage that had the Rush Marine being used in it. Whatever, it's old news. Rush Marine, dead and gone. Move on to bigger and better things. So this part, a little tricky. I definitely have died here before, just being careless. And Ed 209! Or at least that's what I like to call him. I don't know what he is, but he definitely reminds me of Ed 209. I just read a report yesterday that on the reboot of RoboCop coming along pretty nicely, and that's really intriguing. Because RoboCop's an interesting hero. I think he's really fitting of these times, I guess, if you will, that we're gonna make, like... It'll probably be super dark. Not that the first one wasn't super dark. That was really dark. Where, you know, Red Foreman from that 70s show blows his hand off before he becomes RoboCop. Oh, with the shotgun, you see his hand explode. Oh, super graphic, but super awesome at the same time. Alright, come on, one more of you robot bastards. Alright, there we go. And now we're on to Starman, and Starman is really easy. As I said, you could beat him with the Mega Buster if you want, but the wave attack, which moves like that, it does not walk, it simply moves across the ground. And he's got a star barrier, star shield, I don't remember what it's called exactly, and sometimes he'll throw it down at you. Pretty easy to dodge, and you can make it disappear if you hit him with the... Well, it didn't disappear that time, but it's supposed to disappear if you hit him with the wave attack. Ouch. Oh, there you go. He's dead anyway. Woo! Super mega happy jumps! Woo! Alright, enough. Time to get mega serious. Because now we have finally defeated all 8, count 'em 8, Robot Masters. And we are moving on to fight Dun Dun Dun, the vile Proto-Man. You've kidnapped Dr. Wily. You must die. Now it is personal. You got Star Crash, that's what it's called. It's not barrier at all. And the Super Arrow. Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for this time. Next time, Dun Dun Dun! Proto-Man! And what might await in his castle? Who knows? Probably nothing good. Probably a lot of evil. And Protos would be my guess. Anyhow guys, thanks a lot for watching. This has been Johnny Cage. Please subscribe, like, and comment if you have not. And I'll talk to all of you awesome people tomorrow.